Hello guys, and welcome back to the railway for another running session live. Today we got Eurocity, Euronight or night trains basically, and luxury only trains. So the theme mainly is going to be luxury trains, but they're all going to be classed as EX, EC, IC, which is Intercity, or EN, which is Euronight. Anyway, be back in a second. I will be using the middle track eventually, but just not today. Maybe next stream. If you guys have got any requests as well, let me know in the comments section afterwards, because I'll be posting. This video will be permanently on my YouTube. But as you can see, I've only got room for one track at the moment because of all the stuff in the middle of the track is in the way. So, and I got coaches that I'm trying to fix or do something with. Right, where's the? Oh yeah, which way is this got to go? Forget which way this has got to go. Because this only goes in one way, see? Oh, it's got to go in that way. By the looks of it. Anyway, this, if I can find it, once I found the thing. Yeah, this will be going back on the trains once I just need to fix that some. So I might get some papier-mâché and just paint this green, dark green after. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I got to sort this out. The roof on. Make sure I put the roof on the correct way. Would help. Nope, wrong way. So it has to go this way. Or maybe not. Maybe this is on the wrong way. That's the only trouble with this. No, that one's not going to be. We will be using that, but in a later video. But not today. Not in this train, anyway. Although it is a luxury one, we need. And that one will not be used. We were going to use this one. But we might not be using this one either, because I've still got to find. I've got to put the screws back in it. And I don't know what I did with the screws from this. Unless they're up here set. Just give me a sec while I look. See if there's any in there. Screws. Oh, we can put this back. We could actually put this back together, but I need to put the things back inside. The inserts are missing. Hang on a sec. Let me see if I can find the insert for this coach. And then we might use this one instead. I'm sure they were in one of these boxes. Here. No, they're not in that one. Well, that must mean they're in this one then. They've got to be here somewhere though. Let me just move all this set, because some of these are going to be used. Oh yeah, we've got to find the screw for this one as well. It's come off somewhere. There were two though, so we need to find two from this one as well now. We'll just use that. So this is a missing part of the coach is missing, because it's missing one carriage. We're going to pull all these out anyway, because these are all luxury or first class coaches anyway. Apart from these two, the one lot. Plus we do need electric coaches anyway from here. So I'm going to check in every box now to see if I can find what I'm looking for. There should be some sleeves for that, inserts for that, somewhere. The inserts for that glazing are missing, is what we were missing. So we just need that. It's not in here. It's not going to be in here, is it? No. Nope. Don't need that one. Or this one. Or this one. But yeah, I'm going to put some of the coaches to one side that we're not using. Will be here, for example. Over the coaches on top, those piles, we will remove. I guess that's not in that one. So where the hell did I put this? Where the hell did that go? What do I do with that now? Like that. Those two are not being used because these are not first class. So that can go on this pile. I just need to find those inserts a sec. Okay, 2 seconds. Nothing in that one. Nor does there appear to be any coach material in this one. Again. Well, it doesn't look like we'll be using them today. Wait, is it in here? No, it's not in there, no, is it? I'm just trying to think where I put this coach. I'm missing. I'll tell you what I'm missing. I'm missing the glazing from that coach, so we can't use it then. Oh well. Well, we'll have to not use it then. Right, we'll just put this one. Right, we'll just put the ones we are using and take some of the stuff that needs repairing like this and put it to one side. Yeah, I'll put the stuff we're not using, start putting some of the stuff we're not using today in here for now. So stuff that needs repairs or has ongoing repairs in here. We will include coaches that go with them because the sets will be running as, if they're not running as sets, then they need to be, this one has had several repairs to it, but I'm going to put that in here for now. This one has no use for it for now. The center, those will go in here for now as well, because we're not going to be using them either. That can go in here as well, because that's being established, along with its body shell, and organising my stuff a sec. That has had some work done on it to get it working again. This, the wheels might need changing again for smaller ones, but we'll work with it. And nope, no sign of any, well, although we do need that, that is essential to our plans, as is this. Oh, we might have found another buffer for that coach actually, so we might be able to do some quick repairs now. Right, there's one, there's that one, Where did I put that spare one? It was up here somewhere, I believe. Although, it might have fallen, it's fallen on the floor. It might have, no. That's not it. Just when I thought I was getting somewhere, the buffer I was looking for has vanished. And then it's fallen on the floor. This is rather annoying. Right, hang on, let me sort out my computer, see what's going on. Right, let me go scroll back to the top. I will try and find the buffer for this in a sec. If not, I will use another port. I will glue another one on. Right, live streaming. Let me go to live streaming so I can see the chat. But how is everyone anyway? Let me know in the chat. I will rename this video, so view on watch page. It says good. So that's a good sign. At least the stream is happy. Right. I'm just looking to see if I can see any sign of this buffer that was here. I took it off for a reason though. Because I was going to put it back on once I found another one. Or found two more like it. The other one. What I might do though eventually is, if I can, drill out the other coach and replace all its buffers with the Euronight. If I can find the rest of the other one. Ooh, this definitely needs replacing. Yeah, I'm gonna just check these out. I was gonna keep them, but the wire's exposed now on this one, so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and check this out after I'm doing it. Right, we'll have to look for another buffer quickly. Let me just get all this stuff out of the way for now. Move this for now. And get all the stuff we are going to be using. And put that back. That's definitely not going to be used because that's not train or first class. Right. I'm going to start by putting some of it in here so that it's all together. The coaches we will be using, mainly. However, the second class coaches might not be used unless we run out of short. So for now, those can go underneath. Any second class carriages can go underneath. Or anything we're not using. Yeah, we're not going to use this today because I can't be able to look for the screws. These again. And it was very awkward running it last time, I remember. But yeah, we're going to try and fix this carriage quickly on stream. Do our own repairs, in-house repairs, because all my repairs are done by me at the moment, until I can find someone that'll do it for free or a reasonable price. I might even send this off to Sam's Trains in a bit, this stuff. Some of this stuff when I get money, but at the moment I haven't got much money because I'm going away, see? I can just step on something. Anyway, I need to be careful what I'm stepping on now, so I'm going to just move my games a sec to here. Right. That is the second class as well. Yeah, this is second class too. This is an NS coach. It hasn't got the logo, but I plan to put the logo on. Oh, that's the first class coach, so that can go on top. So that will be going on the train in this video. Oh, these ones are not, though. So these can go underneath as well. So these two can go there for now. And these can go on top. The restaurant buffet can go on top of the logo. Because the loco, it don't matter. But yeah, if we're running short coaches, we might have to use that one without glazing. But yeah, we've got a couple of rolls. There should be another. Let's see if there is another Hornby Triang buffer up here. Screws. There's a, well, it appears to be a part of a Hornby one. Let me just look through all this stuff. There's a screw there from something. We might have found one of the screws for that one coach. So what I'm going to do is put this back in here and screw it back on quickly using this screwdriver, just to prevent any. I might have to use the other screwdriver I have. Yeah, I'm going to have to use that yellow one again. While I find it. And screw this in. I did put some WD-40 on these, just to make them a bit less thingy. But it doesn't seem to have worked too much. It should have made this easier to screw in. I'm sure this is the right screw. Right. If not, actually this might be the other screws I was looking for. That might belong to the other coach. Damn it. It's too late now because it's, right, it's already binded with this one, so you have to try and unbind it. Or just keep screwing it in until it goes tight. So just bear with me a sec while I do this. This is awkward. Yeah, this looks a little short. Well, it might not be getting the right angle to attack, maybe. Yeah, the angle might be wrong. So let's try again. Let's try it in this one. Just bear with me 2 seconds while I try and find the other screw to do this one. There's now. That's the only trouble with these. Is you need both screws to keep them fixed in. Looking through here now to see what bits. There is another buffer. See, I was right. There was another one. The only trouble is that one will have to be. We'll have to watch that one though. But for the time being, that's gonna do. So I've prepared this coach now. We just need to try and find the screw, and then we shall start. There's the original one, I think. I think that's the original one off that anyway. Oh, there's the weight off that wagon. Put that to one side. we come across any more screws, we'll... Ah! Speak of the devil, we just come across another one. There you go, we got another, wasn't easy, but we found the other screw for this one. So now that's two coaches we've repaired on stream. Now we can get onto the running session of the portion of the video. I just need to flip this on. Would help if I flip that on first. Always helps if you put the power on. Well, anyway, we're not going to be using coaches like this that are in the middle of repaints. So that can go there for now. I'll grab these 3 Pullman coaches though, because these will definitely be in the video. We'll just reach over and grab them. Put them there for now. Anyway, this is the Euronight service. This is the return Nice Ville service. Anyway, just want to run this one last time, just to make sure she's running okay. Oh, we've had a derailment. That was not a good coupling. She was not coupled properly either, which may have led to the derailment in the first place. Right, anyway, she should be coupled up now, hopefully. No more derailments. Oh, we've had another derailment. I spotted that early though, so I was able to stop it. We just move this lot away. We put it here. As you can see, that was a pretty successful test run. Now I've got to take all these coaches off, unfortunately, to do the next train, as we will be doing a luxury only train now. Again, SNCF, but oh crap, I knew that was going to happen. That's the trouble with these bogies. They're not these are new bogies, but although these are new, then they have a tendency to slip, the newer bogies. As you can see though, this coach has been clearly fully repainted now, and I've even touched up the if I show you in the camera, just let me try and get this in shot. See this bit here? That bit there, all this section here was resprayed recently to cover up some defects, as well as this section here was resprayed here to cover up. This section here, particularly on this window section, this section here was painted silver to tidy up the window imperfections, as well as this imperfection here being resprayed. Also, this bit here was also resprayed to cover any imperfections and reduce the green to just the doorway. So now we have a properly correctly liveried Coral X Coral TR livery in TR colours with a corrected stripe as well, which is only a thin blue stripe, although it does need a bit of a touch-up, which I will be doing at some point, because this side hasn't been finished yet. But the respray is complete for the silver, at least anyway. Well, almost all of it. It just needs a little touch-up here, maybe. But yeah, it certainly looks a lot better than when I first got this Also, this side here, you'll notice that a bit of the silver is on the buffer, but that's not. But yeah, if you look carefully, you can see that the silver on this has just recently been repainted here, either side of the corridor bellow, and yeah, where there's a split here, where there's split, see that split? All that section there was had to be completely repainted on both sides, nearly. This side here only has a partial repaint, but I might touch up this bit just to get it a bit more silvery, and maybe the windowsills as well, the odd windowsill or section as well now. But as you can see, it looks a lot more professional now. So that's a nice brand new spanking new coach basically. So it's almost not the same coach I had when I bought it. This also means we've got to take care of these coaches, because these may not be old coaches, but these are the second class luxury coaches, which means they have to be taken off, unfortunately. I do not want to do this because of the couplings, but unfortunately I have to now. So yeah, now I have to recouple these eventually. That's what this means. I'll just put these anywhere for now. That hasn't got any carriages that we want. So yeah, the reason I took that one off, the reason I'm not bothered about that one is because we've got this Pullman coach here as well. So we've actually got two coaches now instead of just one that we can use. But first things first, we're going to do a luxury train that involves first class only sections. What that means is all the coaches that do not identify as that identify specifically as second class are excluded. Buffet cars are exempt from this rule. That is my one rule, is buffet cars only are exempt. So this coach here is from Spizan, is exempt, of course, because it meets the criterias. But the buffet car and the sleeper coach as well, if they don't specifically mention the class, then they can be used as first or second class on the train. The sleeper coaches are always mixed, usually. There's always one second class, though, and one section. So this one was being used as the first class segment, basically. Also, it means now I can rearrange the wheels in the order I want. The wheels and the wagons in the order I want. So, for this one, we will be putting all the plastic wheels at the back. I think that would be best. Also, any buffer. I said, oh, there's one there. Will it fit, though? It fits, but it's loose. I don't know if that's a good idea to have them loose fitted. Or not. No, that's too loose, it'll come loose. Straight away, nearly. Right, let me get this one on the track first. We are going to be using the SNCF logo, but of course, we've got to be very, very delicate with this coach here, unfortunately, because of the roof and because of the coupling issue. But yeah, we're putting this last now because the first class coach is on now. Although I could put the sleeper coach next, after this one, since this is technically not. Yeah, I'm going to put the sleeper coach at the rear, despite. Well, actually, no, I'm going to put the coach here, because although it is a smaller coach, we want the couplings to connect easier, and also the wheels on the back are a bit dodgy, like I said. Next, of course, we're going to put another first class coach, a DB coach this time, because this one has metal wheels on all four axles. Almost. Well, almost all four, because these two here are the only ones that aren't fully metal. There's only one wheel set that's missing, but we shall do that another time. I actually will bring the wheels from this one. See if anyone's got any wheels that are similar to this one. But next, obviously, will be the Spizan coach, since this one holds a first class section. I don't know what just dropped, but I shall pick that up after. It's not the buffer because it's there still. Now we're introducing Spizan coaches. This is a ZSSK coach, if you're wondering, if you're not from Slovakia or Czech Republic. You won't have seen this. There it is, next to my stagecoach bus. Right, what was I going to put next? Oh, I got an idea as the next coach. Since this is first class only, the next one will be a Trenitalia coach. So yeah, we're going with we're carrying on with the Italian and European themes with the Trenitalia coach. Although this one has got plastic wheels, I will admit, the reason I'm having this one is because I want a converter coach for the couplings. And this is the perfect candidate. Oh, she's derailed already. That's the trouble with different couplings. And lastly, the buffet coach. Since we don't have any other vehicles that are suitable on this train, we will have to use this one as is at the front of the train. So let me see. Oh, we've got an SNCF Coral coach as well. I almost forgot about this. I could have used that as the converter coach, to be honest. You know what? Since this one, although this one technically isn't, since we're going to put a first class Lima one on as well after, it's technically, we're not doing anything wrong. We will be changing some of this coaching stock just for the next one. So yeah, we will actually put another train on, another coach on. Oh, she's derailed again. Doesn't like those Trenitalia couplings. The Trenitalia coach does not like the coupling on the Pico one. Or the Pico one like the coach couplings on the Trenitalia coach. But hopefully now, right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So we could put another coach on. Just give me a sec to squeeze past, because I have the perfect. It is. It should be in here. Yep, there it is. Right at the bottom. Where I said it would be. This is the EUROPA coach. Again, SNCF. This is a EUROPA first class coach. And this one goes at the front. So this will be the front portion. There we go. Now we can put these coaches there for now with the Pullmans, because they'll be going on next. With the Pullman ones will be going on last though, but they'll be going on next after the next two trains, because bound service. So it's going to be Italian or French or European all the way, basically, the rest of this video, except for the loco of the next train, and after this one. After the next train. So here she goes again. Or if we can get her on properly, that'd be good. Make sure she's on properly. Oh, she derailed, and she took out one of the things with her. Oh dear, we've had a big derailment. She's just brought down 2 coaches. I think we may have to reassign this one to the rear, actually. Now. Yeah, we're going to have to reposition this coach as well. Yeah, we're going to reposition this coach to the rear. I think that might be wise decision because these plastic wheels are very flimsy on this train. Right, let's try reversing the train. See if she'll get it to couple up to this one instead. Hopefully these couplings will actually interact better since we just swapped them. Now we've got a Lima coach as a barrier vehicle between coaches. The only reason I'm using a composite is because the coupling, like I said, is slightly better. There we go. And this way there will be a buffer on the end of the train as well. So we will not only have a better coupling, if we can get the coupling at all, that is. Right, let's see. Which is coupled. But it's... There we go. There we go. Oh, no. She derailed. She did not couple up properly. Let's keep going forwards. Oh, shit. That one didn't. And now we knocked the tablet over. Okay, I'm going to move this back a little bit. So, we have found 2 chinks in the armour. We might have to have this one. Right, let's reverse her. And try and recouple these. Right, this time we will couple this over that to ensure that there is no funny business going on with these couplings. And I think we will have to do the same on this side as well, because she did not respond too well when I put under the DV coach, despite the wheel gauge. Right. Let me just re-bogey this on both sides correctly. Right. Now then, this is the question, can we couple this back on? Or are we doomed to not run with this? Because we haven't had any problems with these coaches. These Trenitalia coaches normally don't give me any problems. This is the first time I've had any problems coupling any of the coaches up or derailments. I've had this on multiple times before and it hasn't derailed at all. So this seems weird. Ah, that might be why. Now she shouldn't. Now nothing should be there, I hope. There we go, that's better. That's much better. As you can see, she is clearly running okay now. But anyway, now it's time for a loco and a formation change. This is the first loco change of the day. Now it's on to bolder territories. Because now I've got to rearrange these coaches completely in order for this. Well, actually, I've got to put another coach on. And how many coaches is this set? Let me see if we can actually put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can put another coach on. So that is good to know. I should have put the locos that I was using at the top in the order I was going to use them, really. Oh well. My bad. But we've got 2 more trains to go now. Now this one is going to be another very familiar train / loco and a not so familiar coach. however, because we're going to be adding a Dutch coach to the front of this train, as well as another vehicle. Or instead of the loco we had. Now this one you might recognize from one of my previous videos, but it's the Trentelia coach. The Trentelia FS loco that I bought, or rather the FS. But Trentelia runs all the trains as a subsidiary now, so Trentelia is the main carrier, and FS is a registered state railways trading name. But it has a slightly longer name now. I can't remember how to say it though, so don't bother asking me how to say it. Right, I'm just going to check chat a sec quickly before I start the next train. See if anyone will type in chat. And I got to get rid of this stuff as well. Oh, hi Harrison. Right, let me get rid of this quickly if I can. God damn it, these pop-ups. These pop-ups are so annoying. And now my Chrome's not working properly. Just bear with me 1 second. Whilst I get Chrome to work. Come on! Every time I stream, I swear to God, every time I want to stream, it does this. Yeah, as you can see, we just put the last coach on the train that we can. Anyway, now we can actually run this train because we actually have all 9 coaches on. But I don't know if I can't remember if I actually tested this with 9 coaches or not, but it should be able to. Oh, wheel alignment. Just about. This is for sound trains, just in case you didn't realise how powerful it is. If you've got short coaches, you can put up to 10 on this train, as long as they've got metal wheels. But as you can see, a mixed train of 9 coaches with plastic and metal wheels, she pulls no problems whatsoever. And these are all first class, by the way. These are all first class except for the composite and the sleeper, which has no definitive answer, and the buffet car, which has no definitive, except for the markings I will put on it. Those were only meant to be temporary anyway. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I might have to paint the roof silver again, so I might actually have to respray that and weather it again. I will do that eventually though. But as you can see, this train goes round perfect, almost. Almost no faults whatsoever, apart from the wheels being plastic and some. Right, we'll do one more lap and then we'll get the next train because of how long. Yeah, we'll go around one more time to do it, just to see. But as you can see, this is a pretty long train. We'll stop her there, just so we can get the uncouplings done a bit more easily. But yeah, this is my only first class coach. Ironically, Sam's Trains actually has 2 of these, and I have 2 of the other one this time. So we're actually kind of polar opposites. Anyway, I've got 2 more trains to run, and then I will be done with this video. The only reason I'm doing 2 more trains is because I was going to do 5 trains at least today, but I don't seem to be getting any requests, so I'm just running whatever stock I feel like running at the moment. But I might do a viewer only suggestion one. So if you're there, Harrison, let me know what trains out of the ones you want. If you want to see anything unusual, remember I do have converter coaches like this one. I'll show you what I mean. On one side it's got European couplings, but on the other side it has this coupling. So as you can see, that means I can run British and non-British stuff with that. So just bear that in mind. I've also got these two coaches as well. I have two of these. Again, same issue. One coupling, same coupling issue. One coupling missing off that one. But this one is on purpose. Wasn't on purpose, so I was going to put it back. I think I've got a coupling somewhere. But yeah, again, same thing. Same thing here. See? One coupling hook is... Hang on, let me get that into shot. Carefully. Again, one coupling is tension lock, which is this one. And then if I flip it over, you can see another... Hang on, let me move it away from the camera so you can see properly. Another hook and loop coupler. See? See the difference? There's the difference. So again, I've got two free converter coaches. So anything you want, let me know what you want to run with, which converter coach, and if you want to be specific, or which coaches specifically you want to run with the converter coach, if you don't have a specific converter coach in mind. Same goes for wagons. I've got a couple of box wagons, which are the European ones that I bought a while back. I got 3 of them, and 2 of them have converter couplings on them. So if you want to run freight with passenger as well, let me know what freight trains you want to see. If you look through my videos as well, you can look through my previous videos if you're not sure what you want to run. So there's just a reminder that there are other videos there that haven't been posted yet. Anyway, on to the 37 and the luxury trains now, which means the class 47's got to come out as well, because its coaches will be in the next, will also be in this video. So we'll put these down here for now with the rest of them, and grab these ones out of here real quick. And all the buffet cars and that, which I will put in here for now. Oh, part of a train, conveniently located. Bits of a broken train, conveniently showed up in here. Right, we'll box all these for now in here, so we know where they are. So we know which coaches we're looking for. We'll put the brake coach and that at the bottom though, so we know they're at the bottom. And then put the other stuff on top of it, like the loco and that. Well, actually, we should put the loco last, so. But we're going to, in this case, we need the locos, so the loco is going to go on top. Anyway, we got this class 37, we'll be pulling the next lot of coaches. I'm pretty sure you can guess which ones will be going on this one, from what's already out on the layout and what's been popping in and out of the layout, shall we say. There's a couple of things that I haven't shown off much, so those coaches will be going on next, along with the Mark 1 buffet which we just previously described as having been repaired. Since this one has 2 sets of couplings, it's perfect for this next video as well, of the Pullman coaches. So now, oh, we've also got that. That's the trouble. Like I said, that's the trouble with certain toolings and shit. They don't always fit the tooling that they're supposed to be made for. Well, anyway, we'll get the Pullman coach on now. Start getting the Pullman coaches on in this order. So the European one's at the back, basically, and the non-European one's at the front of the train. Also, we're going by the colour, not the scales. So, scale is not the key point. We will be using this coach since this is a dining car, so this will be at the rear. This will be the only European coach on there besides the Pullman coach. So, just want to reiterate that fact. The sleeper coach will not be on this one, because we've already used it twice. So, yeah. Plus, the length of this train will not allow more than what we've already put on. So we're going to do them in the order we intended this time. Which means this one will be the next coach, as will this one. As you can see, the Lima coach will couple up despite the coupling size, shape difference. Then the Pullman coach goes on next. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to keep that in mind. 6. If you're wondering what the 8th coach is, it will be the buffet car that we're using with this. So this is a train entirely almost out of Pullman coaches, with the exception being the buffet car. Although we could... Actually, you know what? We're going to use the Mark II for this one, since we already have Mark IIs for the other train. But we will be putting this in betwixt the... as we want the better... Despite the better wheels, as on this one, we want this one the last. This one is the last coach in the train. We want. As you can see, this is a pretty beat up coach, but nonetheless, it is a brilliant addition to the train. Right. Now then, that's the motor end, so yeah, we will have to. The reason I did that is because I wanted to make sure the couplings would connect. That's the only trouble with air-fixed couplings, they're quite difficult to get coupling onto the non. I could have used the mainline one, but I didn't want a buffer lock, so this seemed like a better choice out of the two. Right, anyways, we've got the coupling, so... Oh. Anyway, this is the next one, the Pullman Express service. Formed entirely almost of Pullmans, like I said, except for the front. The front two. Again, an 8-car train, so quite lengthy. Count again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pullmans at the front. There's a Pullman at the front and 3 more at the back, so... Oh, we've had a derailment. Oh, she did catch. Ah, I see why though. That's the trouble with the old stuff. It's not as good. Maybe I should swap which way she is. Coupling a bit easier, maybe? Let's try it again, though. Okay, now it doesn't. Now it wants to go back. Yeah, let's try it the other way around just for this one video. So I don't have a lot of time. We'll get that back up now. back the way it should be. Actually seems to be doing alright. Right, that was a good running session for her first time with this lot of coaches in a while. So yeah, we got a nice Pullman train, as you can see. Again, luxury only coaches, so pretty much meets the criteria, since they are either first class or Pullman coaches in this case. That's the only reason why the Pullman coaches are on here, is because they don't have a class, they're just luxury coaches. Because trust me, when they first brought out Pullman coaches, the majority of them would be first class, which would mean that there would be very few third class coaches, although they did add brakes at each end on real trains. However, when you've got a Mark II carriage, there is no requirement for any older stock to have a brake. Although, if you want me to get a Pullman brake coach, let me know in the comments section as well, or in the chat, and I will happily try and find one when I've got the money. I am going away in a month, so I won't be buying too many more trains. Actually, let me just look at my calendar when the next one is in March. What's the next one in March? Is there one in March? There's one in May in Brecon. Ah, it's in Swansea. That's no good. That's in Ep3, in the Landgraf Community Centre. Ah, shit. Yeah, April's going to be the next one, and it's on the 6th, which is just before I go away. So, if I do go to that one, that'll be the only one I'll be going to for a while, until May. So the next one's in May, and the next one is in April in Cardiff. So, yeah. I'm going to be quite busy, as you can imagine, next month, with two things that close together. Anyway, let's get on with this 47. The class 37 is coming off now. She is retiring. Well, Pullman is retiring for today's videos, at least, to make way for the express train, which is going to be comprised only of first class coaches and the necessary brake coach, which will be at the end of the train, unfortunately. So yeah, this one will be only comprised of Mark IIs, 2s and 3s, though, that can be run local haul with this train. So yeah, again, we've got there's two coaches with the brake coach, because this one has to have an air brake coach, because it's one of the Mark IIs. 4, 5, 6 coaches. Okay, not as many as we would have run. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Because there's only stuff like crap. There's not many. There aren't any coaches that actually go with this, unfortunately. Oh, there is a HST one. I'll use that on the HST ones. I'll do that HST one another day. Although, having said that, I could actually add a Mark II carriage to the rear. Yeah, we're going to add this one. We're just going to add this one for fun now. Only because we want a long-ish train. And like I said, I can't be bothered to unbox the other one, so it's just going to have to be a 7-car train with a brake coach at the rear. With this one, unfortunately, it will have to go as the second to last train coach. But there's a reason I want this one here rather than that one, is because length-wise. lengthwise I want the correct ones first, then the HO scale ones, if any, in this case. There is one. So, oh, lucky me, that actually was almost in couple then. That's the only trouble with having no coupling hooks on one end. I know I said I would strictly go to it, but there are rules to I'm following modeller's license and prototypical formations. In a prototypical formation of this kind, there would be first class coaches with a brake coach. So, because the railway companies actually have to follow these rules. And like I said, I don't want any accidents on my railway in real life, so we're following railway regulations, which clearly state that there must be a brake coach somewhere in the consist, if not a brake van. And since we can't put a brake van at the end of the train, the brake coach is the easiest choice by far. We're also counting composite coaches, or coaches that end the formation normally, like coach A, since that would be the guards van on the cross-country Virgin service. Also, there's a buffet car, so that will complete the illusion that it's almost all first class as well. So that will serve our purpose even more. The only reason we're putting Mark 3s on is because these are non-HSTs, and these are marked as none as such. These are the only non-HST coaches I have, though, besides the Mark 3 Pretend Lino coach that are first class. So only these two coaches are being used at the moment on this train, for this formation in particular. And there she goes, fully coupled. Now I just got to put the 47 on and couple her on, which should be easy because this is a Hornby loco with a Hornby coupling. Oh, she's annoying. Anyway, there goes the 7 coaches. This is a railroad model with the old tooling, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is number 844. So anyone knows if this one is a railroad model or not, let me know in the comment section. And again. I know what I'm going to put in the description. The order of the trains and the order in which, and the timestamps, just to save time. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. We'll run this for a couple more laps, just to see how fast we can get it going. I think this is as fast as she'll go though. Yeah, we'll stop her now when she comes around this time. So I've been streaming for an hour. Anyway guys, that'll do it for today. I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Remember guys, if you've got any suggestions, make sure to comment on one of my recent videos down below that involves trains, and then I will carry it on to the next videos. So, if I do not hear anything obviously before next week, or the next time I stream this series, I will carry it on till the week after that. So I don't know when I will be next streaming this series, but if you continue to like this video, I will, if I can get 5 or more likes in this video in 2 days, that's not that hard because we've already got 3, but if we can get a total of 5 likes on this video within under 2 days, I will continue this series next week as normal on Sunday. Anyway, I will see you guys then. Peace out.